Welcome back to Adventure 82. Today we're on a bit of an interesting adventure. So at the moment we're just outside Keld, which is where I've just been to park, a little village just down the road there. We're just about to go through the top end of Keld behind me here. What we're off to see today is some abandoned mines, lead mines, and we're also going to go see a place called Crackpot Hall. We'll talk more about that later on, but for now we need to get up here and onto the hiking trail, and we've got a few waterfalls and things to see on the way, so it should be quite nice. Go on then. Alright, so we've got to head down here now for half a mile, thereabouts, to our first stop of the day, which is Wainwath Falls. Plenty of sheep out here. I think there might be more sheep than humans actually. Erica's well impressed though. Charlotte is enjoying seeing goats.
Yeah, I think that hole there is where we are supposed to be turning up.
We'll see. Right, so see you at Wainwath Falls. Alright guys, how are you? There's loads of these guys. We passed loads on the drive up. So we're not actually, okay, West Whitton where we live is in Wensleydale. We're in a different part of the North Yorkshire Dales National Park up here, and there's a separate bit called Swaledale, which is quite a bit further, quite a bit further. It's about 45 minutes an hour's drive up here. Some interesting roads. I might try and get you some footage of the roads on the way back, or just say Erica will, obviously I've got to drive. But it's a lovely place. I mean, look at the landscape. Little buildings dotted across the moor, some of them being used, some of them not being used across the park. Traffic comes through here reasonably fast, but they're aware of people walking, so the respect is there. It's all good. It's all good. What we came here for, so that and obviously Blade and Blaze. So yeah, so beautiful though. Now, just so you're aware, this morning I wasn't sure what we were doing, and then we set off this afternoon. We found this route on a website on the internet which we're following, and well, it did nothing but rain for the whole drive up here. It seems to have gone away for now. Whether it will stay away or not, I don't know. Hopefully it will. Otherwise, it's almost certain someone's going to get wet. Now, a sneaking suspicion is going to be me, because she forgot to bring a coat that has sleeves, which was not, for all intents and purposes, the cleverest thing to do. So
It had sleeves.
So you just grabbed it, assumed it had long sleeves, and found out, like, what, halfway here in the car it realised then it didn't have long sleeves.
It looks exactly like the other one.
Minus the sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not even feel the lack of sleeves?
No.
There's nothing I can say. Nothing I can say. Right, so yeah, Wainwath Falls.
This is...
Right, so we found Wainwath Waterfall. Or did you say Erica found Wainwath Waterfall? I wasn't sure exactly where we were going for. You want to take credit for everything. Right, so...
I was the one that found it.
There you go, look at that. Now you're going to go to... Hang on a minute. There's no waterfall. Well, there is. It's over there. Look at that.
Can we eat here, like, down on the rocks?
Now it's quite a bit windy here, so I can't get you drone footage of that one. But hopefully, if I do come to use the drone today, we won't have a repeat of what happened the other day. You won't know what I'm talking about yet, but that'll be the next video. But yeah, we don't want that again. Damn DJI. Right,
Daddy,
so
Daddy, Daddy,
we shall now go have a look at the waterfall.
Daddy.
It's really quite cool, look. I'm not sure the dog's going to be drinking it, mind, but never mind.
They've got strong bellies though, haven't they?
It's really, really pretty. Right, so the next leg involves us going back just slightly, about 2-3 minutes back down the road where we've just come, down towards a place called Tan Hill. We'll go up and over that, and that's where we'll find our next stop. So we'll head off there in a minute, but be a shame not to take this in a bit first, wouldn't it? Right, so as you can see, the sign says Tan Hill. This is fine, it means we're going the right way. The bad news is, as I've just seen from behind this house on the way back, is it means I have to walk up that, and that's not going to be fun. Look at that. Right, so the correct waterfall is, you can't see it right now, but it's through those trees. So that's where we're off to now. Erica's behind the camera because walking up the hill before we went down this bit, yeah, I kind of almost killed her. So, right, this way then. Right, so correct waterfall's just down here. It's not the best view, but you can see why I said it was hidden by the trees. What I will do, or actually, considering Erica doesn't seem to be giving the camera back today, what Erica will do, with me probably, is we'll go around the other side here, and we'll see if we can get a front-on view of the waterfall for you. But I think this bridge is in need of some repair. Right, so if you look over there now in the distance, it's starting to rain on us, which is lovely, so hopefully it won't ruin the view. But you can see here, this is all Keld. You can actually see this gravel car park here just above the tree line here. That's where our car's actually parked. We've also got some new lambs, which is why Mary's on her lead, so we don't get told off, because it is actually legal for a farmer in the North Yorkshire Dales, well, I don't imagine it happens very often, to shoot a dog that is scaring his sheep. So obviously we don't want to scare the sheep anyway. So with that in mind, Mary's on her lead. Blade's a bit concerned it's starting to rain because, well, he seems to think he's going to melt. But so next stop along here should be the lead mines, if I can find it. If not, I'll have to come back another day specifically just to find the lead mines, but I think I know where it is. Right, so this is the Eastgill Force. We were all the way up on the top of here before. We got lost in the farmers area. So I just, as hard as I try, I can't find the lead mine. Hopefully this will make up for it though. Look at that. Quite the drop. Look at that. That's pretty. Well, that's pretty. That's really weird. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Seems to come out from behind there. Wonder if we can get round there and have a look, see where it comes from. It's insanely beautiful though. Hang on. Let's see what we can do. So we were down there before. We're now up here. This is actually pretty awesome. I've got hiking boots on, so a little bit of water should be okay. Right, so as I slipped there, it reminds me to tell you, you must not come and do this walk after heavy rain. It's too slippy, you will break your neck. But look at that. Look at the bridge. That's the prettiest picture. So next stop is Crackpot Hall. That'll be our final stop. Oh, and the Kidston Force, which is another waterfall. And that'll be us for today. Hopefully I'll get it done before dark, because it's actually taken us, what, 3 hours? 3.5 hours to do this. Because we got lost. But that's very, very pretty. I'll see you at Kidston Force, I suppose. Or Crackpot Hall, I can't remember which one comes next. But I'll see you in the next bit anyway. See you in a minute. Right, so we're now off to Crackpot Hall. Hopefully we'll find it. The lead mine apparently is down here too, but they're in 2 different directions. If I hadn't have got lost in the farm, maybe I'd have been able to go to both, but never mind. So now it's just Crackpot Hall. So yeah, this Crackpot Hall thing. I found the route on a website a guy's done. I read through it, seemed pretty easy to follow. In practice, not so easy to follow. So I suppose there's 2 lessons there. 1, don't follow the first route you find when you're going to go find somewhere in an area you don't know. And 2, obviously, is the most obvious, and I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who do hiking through the Yorkshire Dales who would have said, well, yeah, obviously, dummy. Bring a map, because of course, unless you've downloaded it from Google Maps, you can't use that on your phone. And if you don't have a Ordnance Survey map, an OS map, then you don't have that either. That said, had I known, and I didn't, my phone at some point had actually decided to download the entire Yorkshire, North Yorkshire Dales area. So I could have at any time used it to find Crackpot Hall and didn't know. So needless to say, right now I'm feeling a bit stupid, but at least the view's very pretty though.
Hello.
You can tell me whether you think Blaze is pretty, but the view's pretty.
Ow.
Firstly, look how pretty that is. Secondly, now it's the end of the day, the sun's finally come out. And thirdly, they're not Crackpot Hall's probably another 5 minutes walking. Yet we found our first abandoned building. Looks like it's an old barn, maybe? I would guess it's an old barn. It's definitely not been used for a long time. Yeah, I mean, look at that structure. that's definitely seen better days. Look at that. I wonder how you got in. I haven't seen a door. Oh, there is a door. Look, there's a doorway here. Look at this. Oh, there's 2 doorways.
I don't think.
Right, so
I don't think.
to say this is caved in would be an understatement. Look at that.
I don't think you'd be able to live in there unless 1, you wanted to be poked, and 2, you wanted it to collapse on you.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I would like to know how a broken beer bottle got here. Oh well, right. Doesn't need to be anywhere, not even here, see, that's free of human rubbish. Right, off to the next one. I wonder what happened to this, how long it's been like this. Some of that wood looks newer than others. Unless it's just weathered better. Oh, that's a pretty cool find. Right, so anyway, Crackpot Hall it is. Right, so I don't know. The guy in the video, instructions I'm following says it's a quad bike. I don't think this is a quad bike. Maybe a tractor. Small tractor maybe, because it's only got one. See, looks like this would have been the gearbox. And that would have been maybe the front axle. Don't know. If you do know what that is, let me know, but I'm not sure that's even a fixer-upper. I'm not sure you can do anything with that anymore. I would imagine that's not been moving in a long time. Charlotte's impressed with the steering wheel though.
After a couple of years, it does actually move.
Right.
I don't think you'd be able to move this considering how deep it is into the ground.
Probably. Right, so we've got to go this way and down, so you can see the slot goes off downwards, and that's where we'll find our final destination in Crackpot Hall. What? What?
Abandoned building that you've just pointed out all the way down there, look. And 2 more.
Here's another one there. Look, so there's loads of abandoned buildings out here. I might come and have a look at some of the other ones. There's one there. There's some over there. Right, so I don't know if any of you guys watch Hayes Outdoors, but if you do, he seems to film dead animals. So in honour of Hayes, medic. But yeah, Hayes Outdoors, awesome wild camping site. He's not only about wild camping, it's good for people who struggle with their mental health as well. He does use what's kind of like ID to help with the old noggin when it's playing up. So yeah, do have a look at that. In the meantime, here we go.
Check that out.
Yeah, Erica wants to show you a view, so
Gorgeous. It's freaking amazing. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
Look at the chasm down below. We wouldn't want to fall down there, would we?
No, look at the cliff.
Help, I'm being attacked.
Mummy!
I get you back now. There we go.
so yeah, this way.
Another gate!
Right, so we found finally Crackpot Hall, but we've also found the lead mine. So let's go have a look at this. Right, so what Crackpot Hall is, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the name itself conjures up images of like, I don't know, maybe like a lunatic asylum or like where a crazy person was living or whatever. But I can't really seem to find out what it is. Or was. It clearly was some sort, it looks to me like it was some sort of farmhouse. Might have even been part of the mine at one point, to be fair. I mean, look, we've still got We've got a cast iron bathtub that's clearly not had anybody have a bath in it for a long time. Someone's been having campfires here by the looks of it. We've got a cast iron cooker there. That would have been imagine a normal lit stove to start with, so that's been changed at some point. There's more of it over there. It's literally everywhere. Yes, Charlotte?
Do you think maybe like it was a bit of both, so like there was like maybe it could have been a farmhouse, but then the cemetery, maybe?
This looks like it would have been the main fireplace, and you can see the chimney would have gone up.
I think you can clearly
Looks like you must have had another fireplace here. This is pretty awesome. See if we can get in these other rooms, I don't know. Would this have been maybe a staircase up, possibly? I'm not sure, it looks like there is a doorway there. So let's go around the other side and have a look, because there's more over there as well. Maybe I can get through this way. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is more intact. This is an actual barn. Well, this is very intact compared to the last bit. Someone's had a fire in here. You can see the fire markings on the wall. Roof's in pretty good condition. This actual building is in relatively good condition. It's a testament to how well it was built, really. This looks like would have been what, stables maybe, or something for goats, possibly horses, I suppose.
It looks like a stable because you can tell it's a stable because
Yeah.
in here you have where the animals used to
Oh,
drink.
this one, yeah, this one's not for this side's not fared quite so well. But that might just be stuff that's blown in through there. You've got the other floor up there. Look at that. There is a hole in the ceiling there. Just there. And you can see there must have been a floor in this one, because you can see the remains of some floorboards there. Drinking trough, like Charlotte said, probably for the animals. This is a pretty cool find.
Well, I mean, you're not going to buy a...
Right, so when it comes to Crackpot Hall, there's a legend of a girl called Alice who turned up one day in the town of Keld, which is obviously just down from here. She was described in the book of the person who wrote about her arrival as a, how do you put it, wild, she had Westmoreland wildness to her, and an uninterpretable dialect. Either way, they thought she was crazy, and apparently they reckon she came from here, and the theory is that's why this is called Crackpot Hall, but I don't think that's true. A lot of people think it's to do with the Vikings. Looks like it might have been around when the Vikings were. It looks like that kind of period. Oh, this is an underground bit. Oh, the pit there. So, looking at this section, which is concrete, and it's got oil barrels as well, I would guess that this probably was originally maybe a farmhouse, and then it became part of the lead mine, and consequently got taken over, or just left to get into disrepair and they didn't use it at all. Who knows? But it's very interesting to see. And you think that like a lot of this stonework has got very little, if you look at it, in the way of mortar, because of course the way that the traditional North Yorkshire Dales building was just kind of to sit the stones on top in a way they stayed together without the need for mortar. That looks like that may have gone through to the other side at one point, and that was an opening.
I found The doorway.
You can't get in there. There's a doorway that we just passed, which goes back into the where the livestock were that we saw before. M5 written in there. Don't know why that's in there. There we go. This is the back bit we couldn't get to before, so let's have a look. That's, yeah.
This bit looks like a window, like a really big window.
That's in a lot of disrepair. Does definitely look like that would have been a room, so there must have been stairs at one point. They wouldn't have left that otherwise. It's a very intriguing layout. So what's through here? Okay, so through here is Erica, the dog, Blade and Lydia. That's what's through here, look at that.
Let me see. I'm shocked.
He can't get through. So that's pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. Now, oh, there's another fireplace up here too. Look at that. I wonder what kind of small doorway that would have been for. That must have been for animals, surely. And then that goes through to over here, which clearly has, I'm not sure if that was part of this building, you know, that just looks like rubble. That's been dumped by the mine. As you can see all the earthwork. Let's go have a look at that. Right, to go to the earthwork, hang on a minute. Right, so I've come round to the other side and you can see just the sheer amount of earthwork that's been done through here. Look at that, stacks of it. And there's another building over here. I wonder what that's all about. Right, I'll see if I can get you a shot of that building before we go, because we're losing light now and need to get back down before it's dark. So yeah, let's go have a look at that. So there we go. Sorry, I had to change battery. So lead mining was a big thing in the Yorkshire Dales, but this is so remote. I'll see if I can find out some information about how they got the lead out of here. I'd imagine maybe a lot of this stuff used to be taken down by cart and then passed on to railways, so maybe it's that. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, when the mine closed down, they everything literally just stopped. We've got another piece of abandoned vehicle here. That probably gives us some insight. So I'm guessing from that must have been taken down by lorry. Maybe, I don't know, down to, I would imagine probably down to a lorry and then down to the nearest railway. But this is pretty cool, but this was definitely lived in. I'm guessing well before the mine. Footpath only, no right to cycle. Okay, so don't come cycling up here then. Oh wow. It's what's left of a combine harvester by the looks of it. Looking at this, I would say it's probably closed down 1950s maybe. I will put the date the mine was open from until on the bottom of the screen for you, because this is a bit of an impromptu video, which is probably also, like I explained before, why I got lost. I got everybody else with me. But this has been quite cool.
I think you.
So, with that in mind, right, so this is Crackpot Hall. That's Charlotte. And for me and Charlotte, we'll see you next time in another video, wherever that might be, if I survive the walk back down. Until then, don't forget to subscribe. It's nice, I'm not going to ask you to do the buy me a coffee thing. You can do, it's an option, but at least subscribe, you know. Almost killed myself here. That might just be a testament to how unfit I am. I need to get fitter, so this is probably a good thing as well. Anyway, like I said, till then, take care. I'll see you next time in another video, wherever the heck that might be, because I don't even know. See you next time. Say goodbye, Charlotte.
Bye.